Rain and thunder with possible flooding over low-lying areas near riverbanks over the northern and parts of central islands, and people are advised to take extra precautions over the affected areas. This is developing tropical news from the Force 13's AU channel. At 11 p.m, a tropical low 1000 millibars was located near 15.6 degrees south, 162.4 degrees east. Expected sustained winds close to the centre, estimated at 50 kilometres an hour, gusting 80 kilometres an hour. Strong winds 45 to 55 kilometres an hour, expected within 330 kilometres. Within the northeastern quadrant. The position of the system in the next 6 hours is expected to be 15.1 degrees south, 163.4 degrees east. Strong winds 45 to 55 kilometres an hour, expected within 330 kilometres within the northeast quadrant. This is the latest from the Vanuatu Meteorological Service. Heavy rainfalls with flash flooding expected over low-lying areas, including coastal areas and areas close to riverbanks above the northern and parts of the central Vanuatu tonight and today. Seas will become very rough to very rough with moderate to heavy swells over northern and central waters. Severe weather warning is currently in place for heavy rainfalls, flash flooding and inland winds is current for northern and central islands. Now we have a look at the current Vanuatu's service chart. The special weather bulletin is now in place, and this relates to the tropical low, which is the VES 96P. Now we have a look at a couple of tracks on the tropical low. And turning to the position of the Fiji Met Office. And you can clearly see that we have three tropical systems on the radar. 92P is now tropical depression or disturbance 10F. And Mateo, France, New Caledonia, they're also on board, and here's a look at the radar, and you can clearly see the rain activity to the north of the island. 96P is currently located 14.8 degrees south, 164.0 degrees east, maximum winds 30 knots and central pressure 994 millibars. The Joint Typhoon Warning Centre has issued a tropical cyclone alert for 96P and located 21.7 degrees south, 177.8 degrees west, winds 25 knots, maximum central pressure 996 millibars. We will continue to bring the latest information. Now we have a look at the NOAA floaters on 96P. Sea surface temperatures very healthy, 31 Celsius. And Joint Typhoon Warning Centre has it located 300 nautical miles northwest of Port Vila. Animated multispectral satellite imagery and a 91 gigahertz microwave image depicts the broad but well organised low-level circulation with flaring expansive deep convection over the centre. 96P lies in an area of unfavourable 30 to 40 knots vertical wind shear, but good poleward outflow is sustaining convection and further development. And as mentioned, sea surface temperatures around 31 Celsius. Global models are in good agreement that the system will develop into a tropical cyclone within the next 24 hours. As the system remains briefly quasi-stationary before making a loop over Vanuatu and moving on a south-southwest track. Maximum sustained surface winds estimated 25 to 30 knots and minimum sea level pressure is estimated to be near the 994 millibars. The potential for the development of a significant tropical cyclone has been upgraded to high. And on the screen is a couple of tracks on 96P. Force 13 AU will continue to bring the latest information as soon as possible. But what does one say about these possible tracks? It's a mess. Although, as mentioned, the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre has reported that 96P, tropical low, quasi-stationary and expected to track towards the southwest. Himawari 8 satellite view of the region. You can clearly see that the systems are developing. Tropical disturbance or tropical low 10, 96P. Upper level divergence is around 20 knots. Wind shear is well favourable towards the Queensland coast. However, the shear tendency indicates the wind shear could be dropping when you look at the area in blue. And the 850 millibar vorticity, you can clearly see the tropical low, 96P, and the one to the west-southwest of Tasmania. Now this is the life of Invest 96P, and it starts from the 1st of February right up today. And the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre, as mentioned, has issued a tropical cyclone formation alert for the tropical low, which is a deep link for the 96P. We will bring the track chart in our next update. It should be out by about 1200 hours Australian Eastern Standard Time. Vanuatu will have updated information, and as mentioned, the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre has the low as quasi-stationary, but it's expected to track south-southwest or even southwest. And Matteo, France, New Caledonia is on board.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com with the latest. You can also find our YouTube page. You're probably there already, but if not, subscribe if you haven't so far. You can also find our Facebook page, Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us on there. You can also help the project become even better by enjoying the benefits of patronage. You can find out more information about how to become a patron and what those benefits are at patreon.com/Force13. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and Fool 13 at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.